Hi everyone, welcome back. This is another repair video. Hopefully will be not so difficult repair. This scope arrived to me just a few days ago. It is Tektronix 11401. This is the 11K series oscilloscope. It comes without vertical plugins. It has been declared as not working, but because it has not been tested, so I don't know if it will work or not. Clearly, it's quite dirty, and don't know nothing about this instrument, its history, and moreover the way that it works, since this is my very first 11K series oscilloscope that I have. Well, clearly is a scope that it's working through digital conversions, so it should be quite packed of digital stuffs. However, before to apply any power, I want to open the covers and see the internal condition and give it a good cleaning, since it's very dirty and unhealthy to work with it. So I will flip over the instrument, give a look on the back, and go ahead with the cover removal. Well, this is the rear panel, and it seems that the instrument is equipped with an important option, which is the memory expansion, which should allow more digital capabilities. And we also have the HPIB or GPIB, if you prefer, interface, as well as a printer, and we also have the RS232 interface. Those 8 BNC plugs are connections that bring signals from the back to the front. I believe to be handy when the instrument has the rack mount option, that you can have signals from inside. Here we have a power switch on this side, principal power switch, on or off. I think this should allow to isolate completely the main power, the primary section of the power supply. And yeah, that's it. So I will remove the top cover and see how it's inside. This is the internal, as I have removed the top lid. Clearly here we have a digital board, I believe to be the microprocessor board, but I have to admit that I don't know practically nothing about this instrument. These are ROMs, of course, and I'm not sure about this, if they should be not populated, or if it's missing something. Not sure. So I will flip around the instrument and see the other side. This is the other side, and what I have already seen, there is a battery down below there. So that is a thing that must be inspected immediately, and then go ahead with the lower section. Batteries are fine, and so I think this is equipped with switching power supply, so it doesn't make any sense to switch on with variac. So what I'm going to do is to apply power directly. So I'm going to plug the instrument, so no signs, Let me zoom out a bit. Move the camera actually. So, moment of truth. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Some life sign. The fan is not running, but the monitor is it's working. Okay, it's working. Okay, at least we have power supply working. Digital section is responding to some extent, and yeah, it seems that has completed the boot or whatever he's doing. Date is updated, so let's see. Extended diagnostics. Let's see if I can perform the wall self-test. Okay, so it's doing something. Okay, I will be back when it will. Oh, actually, it's very fast, so I don't think I need to wait so much. Okay, looking good so far. Okay, so all the controls are fine so far. So it seems that it's working at least to this extent. And let's see if I can do something different. So instrument options, yeah, display intensity. Oh, look at that. This is broken. Oh, and this too. That's really weird. So I can't, okay. Oh no, it's just feeling my finger. So I need to see what's happening here, and then we'll be back. Okay, I have removed the bottom cover to try to reach the front knob, and clearly here we have a huge amount of digital stuff. So actually I really don't know how is configured this instrument. Where is the microprocessor? Here it seems to be the perhaps the conversion from digital to analog. No, don't know nothing about this instrument. So I will go deeper later when I will have the vertical plugins. However, so I just wish to show you the amount of digital stuffs that are in this instrument. Well, actually, to reach the knobs, I had to remove the CRT bezel out, and clearly we are finding the bad signs, so the abuse of somebody that has worked on this instrument. However, so clearly the CRT is filthy and need to be cleaned very much, as well as all the instrument. Actually, it seems that it has worked in a very dirty and oily environment. So I think from this point ahead, it's just a matter of cleaning and mechanical repairs, and then see if I can improve a bit. I also noted that the bulb over there is not working, so maybe it's an LED. The fan is not running, so minor things actually relevant to the complexity of the instrument, but however, must be fixed. In order to remove the front bezel, which is connected with this ribbon cable right here, I had to remove the cover of the high voltage section here of the CRT driving supply. So I will go ahead with the removal of this part. The assembly of front panel has revealed the heavy hand used on this poor instrument. However, give me the opportunity to expose this interesting way to have a touch screen, which actually is not a capacitive mask, but indeed is an array of infrared emitter and receiver, which make a sort of let's say XY axis. So when you put one finger in a certain position, you are going to close the signal between Y and X position, so the instrument know where you have pointed your finger. So it's a very interesting and smart way to have a touch screen. So I also have removed the push buttons, which are quite yellowed, and they are for sure candidate for a retro bright, but I will do that after I have removed the those on the other small portion of front panel where the power button live. So I will put aside all these things and came back with the repair of the light bulb, the power on light bulb, and the retro brighting of the push buttons. Well, while I'm waiting to finish the retro bright process of the push button or the front panel switch, I wish to try to see if I can find what is wrong with this fan. The fan is removed. I'm applying 8 volt DC as required from the label here, but it's stone dead. It seems that I have another fan to save, and clearly is an open circuit. Let me just make some room. Okay, so here we have the 2 wire solder joint and completely open. So let's try to crack open and see if I can reach the inside. Well, at first sight, clearly we have a broken resistor, which is completely open, and also an open diode here. This electrolytic capacitor can be faulty, but I also have seen a tantalum capacitor, that green small ball here is a tantalum capacitor that also I suspect that can be fault, so I think I need to check all the components over there. There is also, by the way, a transistor, which I have not yet checked. The transistor has measured fine. Diode and resistor are dead open, and I have connected the mini grabbers to the electrolytics, and it's at 0.35 ohm, so that is the short circuit. However, I will also replace the tantalum capacitor, since they are prone to fail. Tantalum capacitor dead open, so need to be replaced. 50 microfarad, 16 volts. These are the parts that I have replaced in the fan, and it's time to see if that fixed the problem. So 3, 2, 1. Yes, the fan is spinning, and also the noise is very low. So fan is fixed, and I can reassemble it in its place. So let's go ahead with this. Since the dial lamp was not glowing, I cut this sleeve in order to expose the lamp, and indeed the lamp is blown out, so I need to replace it, and I'm waiting for new lamps since I have finished my stock. But however, I can put back in the instrument, I can glue back together later. And this is how ended up the broken potentiometer shaft extenders. I have machined these two plastic cups and cut with the this saw and split it in two parts in order to be sufficiently elastic to open. So let's try to fit. Yeah. Okay. So both are fine. So I can reassemble everything now. Everything is back together. The push buttons came back very white, so pretty nice. And the instrument is still functioning, and I can now change parameters. Example, if I want to change the display intensity, I can now reduce and increase as we want. So this is what is expected. The fan is running, so everything is fine. Bulb is replaced, and at this point it seems that it's worth to seek for the appropriate plugins, and I think I will go for 2 4-channels plugins and 1 2-channel plugin, but this will be in the next future. So that's it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed it, and see you soon.